Alright, you're almost done the optional stuff, or about halfway through. This is the SSS license video guide. I'm Ian, as with me as always is...
Greg. Sorry, I'm Greg. Yeah.
You have less enthusiasm than I do.
That's terrible.
I know. Right, this is one of the craziest things you have to do. This is actually difficult to find.
You have to find a navi master?
Yes, you're given very vague clues, and you have to examine objects in the real world, and it tells you where to go next. And I guess I show all the travel time.
That's okay.
Eh, it's only about half the video. So yeah, first go to the sign in the cafe, then you go somewhere else. I know
basically tells you where to go.
Yeah, it gives you hints on where to go next. I always go to the right place. Mostly because I had another walkthrough open that showed me where to go. Well, a text walkthrough.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of other video walkthroughs exist for this game. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, I think you have to go to the bomb furnace. Or, no, never mind. I'm completely wrong.
Big bird brain.
That is the cockpit of the airplane. That one I know. I feel like I actually did this on the original Game Boy cartridge that I had. Because that one I actually remembered. I saw that clue and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I actually know where to go for this one. And you can see me do bad at controlling land. As I walk into objects that don't need to be walked into. Yeah, you have free pass. Yes, you want to fight Heatman, Mr. Match is right there. Alright, the cool thing about the Navi Master is that you have to fight every optional Navi in the game consecutively.
Place overlooking different cultures.
I don't know that one. But it's like you fight like Guts Man, Proto Man, Snake Man, Toad Man, Thunder Man, Heat Man. I know there's more. Just all in a row. It's like the survival battles, but not with viruses.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to the top where you fought Nightmare. Don't worry, it's not that far. You can actually show up most of the way there, just from walking in.
Well, the coffins of things cast away from humans. I don't know. I don't even know that.
Yeah, see, I told you, these are kind of cryptic. Oh, I think that means a dumpster in Netopia. But no, like, those are fairly cryptic messages.
Yeah.
See, my memory is very bizarre. I remembered that this was a dumpster.
Kingdom and Cyber... What? Forest. Object and center of treasury.
I believe you have to go to where you found the change.bat in Yumland. But yeah, this was kind of cool and different, I guess. Instead of just a straight up battle, they make you do like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
feels good to be almost done doing these voiceovers for the guy. I'm gonna say that in like
Feels good to be done school, actually.
That too. That too. I finished my last exam, went home, and slept for 6 hours. Right, for people not in the university or college system, most people in that system should be done around that time, around this time.
End of April.
Yeah. Oh, it's technically May 1st at the moment. This will probably go up in the next week or two.
Yeah.
Do you know of any universities or colleges that do a 10-month term?
No, not really. I know none of them do, I think.
Hmm?
There's a lot that just go all year round, but
That's not good.
yeah. Well, and it's more programs that do that, but certain programs do that, but not. I don't know. It's usually just 8 months.
Alright.
Wait, why are you here?
Oh, the last clue was something that plays sound, and this is the only musical instrument you see in the game. So it's the only thing that makes sense.
By natural parents.
Now that should have given it away that Lan's dad is the Navi Master. I wonder if the other people that got this license got a different last clue. They had to. They had to. It couldn't have been my natural parents, or else they wouldn't actually.
Yeah.
They would never find them. And Lan's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
And then after this, there's a 30 fight survival battle. Which you don't have to do immediately.
His dad uses guts, man.
He has everyone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's also the version 2 of the character. So it'll be Gutsman version 2, Snake Man version 2, etc. But they're not extremely difficult to beat. I was hoping that would work. So close. Alright, the last video was almost in the Dropbox.
I can't believe the first one's already done.
Yeah, considering I'm running Dropbox on 2 computers, Skype. I didn't exactly do that on purpose. But that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Freeze Man's chip. This is actually pretty cool. It just randomly sends out 10 icicle drops, but I've had like all of them drop on 1 square before. Which is about 700 damage. It would kill pretty much anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's a video with Gate Man in it yet.
Yeah, where's Game Man?
Mr. Famous has him. He hangs out in the lobby of the science place near the coffee machine. Mr. Famous has a new Navi in every Battle Network game. I guess he just really likes to change it up. And those little gate soldiers are annoying. So is that remote gate, because it will follow you. You actually have to kill it. Which is possible. But it will block every attack you hit it with. But it doesn't matter now that he's dead. There's a good chance that you've faced most of these people at one point or another. Like, I think at least half of them you have to fight.
Thunder Man. Did you fight him?
Yeah, you had to fight him to get access to the radio in Netopia to get to use the net.
Oh.
The ones that you probably might not fight, Gateman, Heatman, and Toadman are the ones that you probably haven't fought, if at all. Or if there's any you didn't fight, it'd be them.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think there's anything that says that you have to fight them. Alright, that's a life aura chip. You may or may not have that at this point. It's pretty useful.
Well, you need a ton of chips to do this. So.
Yeah, you need 200 out of 250. But with life aura, you have to take an attack of 100 damage for it to break. And I think that's the only attack that'll break it. That the thundercloud shooting lightning. I probably thought that it didn't do 100 damage, but apparently it does. Because I know the other life auras are like 200, which are awesome. You can pretty much just stand in the center of those fights. Like I remember in the later games, I would use life aura and just stand in the center and nothing could hurt me. Like base is the only thing that can hurt you with that, pretty much. And speaking of base, that video will be coming up soon. Sooner, rather than later. See, that's a pretty good chip.
Oh yeah. If you get lucky.
Yeah, it's a lot of luck, but you can see why I like navi chips in this game. They're very overpowered. And it's awesome. But then again, program advances kind of break the game too.
You can use step sword onto empty panels.
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing that stops you from that. I'm pretty sure you can also do it over like lava panels too, and nothing happens. I think that one might be wrong.
Even.
So yeah, he looks like a giant lighter. Well, he does. He actually looks pretty cool. And also, that thing on top is actually his head. The, I don't know what the parts of a lighter are called.
I don't know either.
Alright, that doesn't help. But basically, the part you actually put your thumb on and try and push down to get the spark.
Oh, okay.
The wheel thing, that's actually his face. And his arms are constantly on fire, which is kind of cool.
I think you killed him.
Yeah.
First hit.
I did. Now, if I got that lucky at the beginning of the fight, he probably would have died there.
Yeah.
I think Proto Man's probably the most difficult fight out of any of these. Just because he's Proto Man, pretty much.
It's probably not that bad.
No, but it took me a while to get, because I tried to get the hub style, which means I had to get S rank on all the version 3s. His was the most difficult out of the ones I did. And I did every except for 2 optional bosses, the last 2. And that was before I started using program advances. I just tried to kick his ass. I haven't actually attempted that yet. at this point in time, or at this point of the recordings.
Power sword. It always confused me.
Why?
Because I don't know if it was this game, but I know if you like
No,
held a
that's
certain
in
button
this
when
game
you
too.
used it,
It's
it
in all
would do
of them.
something.
Or all the ones with various.